What's a strange stone carving doing on the side of the road here in Westford, Massachusetts? Is it an image, a carving that early settlers of Westford thought was the image of a Native American chief? Or could it be something else? Could it be something that may change the history books as we know them?
As we saw in part one historian thought it was something different. His name was Frank Glynn, and in 1954, along with his daughter, traced out the carving in white chalk and was amazed by what he saw. That of a medieval European knight from the 1300s in full military uniform with sword and shield. And he noted that the sword was intentionally carved broken. Glynn knew the broken broadsword was significant because it was similar with other medieval noblemen grave sites from 14th century Europe. At those grave sites, the image of the broken broadsword told that the knight fell in battle. Many other historians agree that the uniform, armor, and weapons depicted on this carving showed that it was someone important from the mid to late 1300s and most likely from medieval Scotland. The image on the shield even showed the family coat of arms crest on it. Further investigation concluded that the crest on the shield was from the Gunn clan. Sir James Gunn was a low-ranking nobleman from northern Scotland. Gunn would be best described today as a soldier of fortune. He was a very close friend of another nobleman from northern Scotland, Henry Sinclair, the Earl of the Orkney Islands and Baron of Rosslyn, sometimes referred as Prince Henry Sinclair. Sinclair held the title of Earl of Orkney under the King of Norway, and his title of Baron came from the King of Scotland. And, it was said, he was one of the last of the Knights Templar, and one of the final keepers of the Templar secrets and treasure. The Knights Templar were a warrior monk sect of the Roman Catholic Church, created by the Pope during the First Crusades around 1000 AD, to protect the Holy Land from Muslim incursions and to protect the caravans of Catholic pilgrims traveling between Europe and the Holy Land. But many Templar theorists will tell you that their real reason in going to the Holy Land and Jerusalem was to find and obtain artifacts and treasures of the early Hebrews and Christians, including the Holy Grail, the Ark of the Covenant, and the treasures of the Hebrew king Solomon. All of this stuff was supposedly buried and located underneath the King Solomon's temple in Jerusalem. The Templars spent years digging and tunneling underneath the old temple, searching, until they finally found what they came looking for. All of a sudden, the Templars, who had vowed a life of poverty and devotion to Christ before the Crusades, became the richest monk sect of the Catholic Church in Europe and the Middle East. And for the next 300 years, their power and influence even challenged the kings of Europe and even the Pope himself. By the 1300s, the Templars had become too powerful, too threatening to the Pope, and in particular to the King of France. The French king and the Pope had had enough, and with the blessing of the Pope, the French king declared the Templars as Satan worshippers and heretics in order the sect disbanded, their treasures seized, their followers arrested, and their leaders killed. The Templars were all but exterminated. The date was October the 13th, 1307, a Friday the 13th. The French king sent troops to claim the treasures of the Templars, but they found nothing. The remaining knights vanished into history with the treasure, and people have been searching for it ever since. So, it was believed that Prince Henry Sinclair was one of the last remaining Templar knights. He held royal titles from both Scottish and Norwegian royalty. Heck, he was married to the Norwegian king's daughter for starters. Sir James Gunn was a nobleman landowner whose land abutted Sinclair's land in northern Scotland. In fact, both men were thought to be affiliated with the discredited and disbanded Knights Templar order. Historians have confirmed that Gunn and Sinclair were known to have traveled together on earlier expeditions, and Gunn was considered Sinclair's right-hand man in battle. The story even gets more interesting, so go check out part 3 to see where the story takes us. If you've liked what you've been watching, please hit like or subscribe to keep up with new episodes. Thanks for watching.